Now, if you watched some of my latest videos, you've seen that I praised eggs a lot. Why? Because it's a nutritional powerhouse and so good, especially for healthy men. I personally started consuming more eggs and I felt great. I wanted to share that. Better recovery, more energy, more gains in the gym, and also, truthfully, often harder erections. Quite direct, but it's the truth. So today I will take a closer look at eggs and look at the nutrients and see what it actually does. What nutrients does an egg contain? What does that nutrient actually do to your body or for your body? And then conclude if eggs are really that good. Also, I will tell you how much of that nutrient is in one egg on average, because if it's just 1%, it doesn't really matter, right? So that video is probably also pretty interesting if you just want to learn more about nutrition and potentially supplementation as well. But for now, let's not waste any time and start with the first nutrient. Protein. Yeah, of course protein has to be addressed. One egg contains 6 to 7 grams of protein. The protein in cooked eggs can be absorbed much better than in raw eggs, by the way. So if you only care about protein, maybe cook them instead. If you watch my channel, I'm just going to assume you know what protein is good for. But essentially it's essential for muscle building as well as repair, but also generally just important for your body maintenance and for healthy cells. And 6 to 7 grams, it depends on your protein intake goals, but generally that's like 10% of the recommended daily intake. Next up is choline. About 150 milligrams, so about 27% of the RDI, recommended daily intake, is in just one egg. Choline is vital for especially your brain health. That includes memory, but also mood regulation. It also plays a role in maintaining the structure of cell membranes. To me, sounds pretty good. The third nutrient I want to talk about is vitamin D. One egg contains about 44 international units of vitamin D. Although, if I'm honest with you, even though that's 7% of the RDI, the regular RDI is way too low. I'm not a real expert in this, but I take about 1000% of the RDI daily. Now I might be killing myself with that, but I'm feeling great, and like I said in the previous video, since supplementing with vitamin D, which is about 6 or 7 years by now, I've never been like truly sick since then. Maybe once or twice, like a little bit sick. But guys, I'm telling you, vitamin D, pretty OP. And because you don't get vitamin D in many foods, eggs is still one of your best choices. So if you want to get vitamin D from food, eggs are a pretty decent option. But just get sunlight, bro.
No.
Again, if you're watching my channel, you probably know what vitamin D is good for, or at least that it is pretty important. But to summarize it, it's pretty important for your immune system, but also for your bone health. But yeah, I just read that somewhere. It's good for your immune system. Focus on that. Nutrient number 4 is vitamin B12. With 25% of the recommended daily intake, the dose of vitamin B12 is pretty high in just one egg. What is vitamin B12 good for? It is crucial for nerve function and the production of DNA and red blood cells. Sounds pretty decent too. Number 5 is vitamin A. 9% of the RDI. It's essential for good vision, for your immune system again, and also for your skin health. Another pretty good one, I'd say. Spot number 6 is iron. Although it's just about 5% of the RDI, getting iron in an egg is still pretty good. Why, you may ask? Well, to a big part because iron is important to create hemoglobin.
What?
I'm no expert in this, but it carries the oxygen in the blood. And additionally, iron is also important for muscle function, brain function, and energy production. Sounds good enough to me. Lutein and zeaxanthin, or something like that. Zeaxanthin. Yeah, whatever. There is no official RDI for those, or at least I'm not aware of one, but these antioxidants are important for your health too, especially for your eye health, and it's helping to reduce the risk of cataracts and age-related macular degeneration.
What?
To be honest, I have no idea what that is, but I'll take it. Vitamin B2. Now I've heard of that one before. 15% of the RDI helps in breaking down food components, absorbing nutrients, and maintaining tissues. I'll take that one too. Next up is vitamin B9. Just about 6% of the RDI, and it's especially important for pregnant women apparently. But for the women, we're gonna take that, right? By the way, because it helps in the development of the fetal brain and spinal cord. I mean, I'm pretty happy that I have those, so nice. So let's talk about 2 more ingredients. First, we gotta talk about omega-3 fatty acids, which actually can be up to 100% of the RDI in one egg. But to be honest, first of all, there is no official RDI and it's just the recommended dose. And also it really depends on the egg and more specifically on the diet of the hen. So to me it sounds a little bit like a gamble, but it's still pretty good. It's very beneficial for your heart health, for your brain function, and for inflammation reduction. I want all of this. So get high quality eggs, guys. Just do it. And lastly, selenium, 28% of the RDI. Why is it important? It supports immune function and thyroid health.
Nice.
Dude, with eggs containing so many nutrients and such a high amount of some of those nutrients, it's really easy to say, yeah, let's take this one too. Eggs really contain so many nutrients. And as you've seen by now, quite high amounts of especially some of those too. If you eat 3 or 4 eggs, which is not a recommendation, you can get some of those nutrients to the RDI with just a couple of eggs. I haven't even talked about eggs containing all the essential amino acids. Maybe I said it once in the beginning, but dude, that's another pretty important benefit. Your body needs that, especially when you want to build muscle. That's pretty good. So eggs, in my opinion, are really that good. Maybe I convinced you by now as well. And with all that being said, stay excellent and bye.